so welcome to my channel. This is going to be my 19 and 20 weeks update. I thought I'd do both of them in the same video because I had 2 appointments, so I could just tie it all together and just make it one video. So here we go. So for my 19-week symptoms, I didn't have very much. I only really had the headaches, ligament pains, and I would get tired throughout the day more than usual. But my headaches, they weren't to the point where it was migraines. It was just a headache that was there and it was annoying. So that only lasted maybe 2 days, I think, and it really only happened like once. So I think I just needed more water or more fluids in my body. And I think that's it for symptoms. As for movements, I think at 19 weeks I really started feeling her a lot more. But I think the best moment was, of course, I was home alone. Nobody was home, so I experienced this by myself. I was not laying, but I was kind of slouching on the couch, and I was watching TV, and I started feeling her kicking. And so, I looked down my belly too. I was curious because I wanted to see, maybe I could see it from the outside. And I poked around on my belly for a little bit, and sure enough, I saw her kick. So that was exciting. It was sad that I had experienced it by myself, but it was an awesome moment to see. So for my doctor's appointments, I had 2. I had one on the 30th and the 31st. The one on the 30th was just my OBGYN appointment. It always usually goes really smooth, but this time I actually got some news that my blood work has not been coming back readable. So each time that I went, I think I went maybe 3 times, and each time that I went, I can't get my results basically. And so she wants me to go see a specialist to check my blood type, maybe because I might be Rh negative. She didn't want to claim me as Rh negative, but that was basically how she brought it up. So she just gave me some info about that, which kind of scared me, but after I did some research, I learned that a lot of ladies actually have Rh negative blood, and I guess they only get a shot at like 28 weeks, and after the baby is born, if the baby's blood is Rh positive. So it made me feel a lot better. Didn't give me any stress or anything like that. So that was that appointment. My next appointment was at a hospital. It was for my anatomy scan. The first one I had was amazing. I love the lady. She made me feel so comfortable. She laughed. She joked around. She told a story. She was just an amazing woman all around. But this lady, the lady that I had, she was something else. She made us wait forever in this waiting room. She didn't get any good pictures. She put a lot of pressure on my stomach, which was to the point where like I just wanted to get up and leave, but I wanted to make sure that my daughter was perfect and she was fine, and which she was measuring how she should be. She checked all her all her what they usually check for, and she was measuring everything right, and they still gave me the same due date, which is August 22nd. Don't know if I mentioned that in my first update, but I'm due August 22nd, and that's 3 days before my birthday, which I'm not really bummed about because, I know she can come either, before that or she can come after that. So I don't mind sharing a birthday, but if I had to choose, I wouldn't want to. I want her to have her own day, and I really don't care about my birthday, but I want her to have her own day. I don't want her to share it with anybody else, which I know there's other people in this world who's gonna have the same birthdays, but most likely she won't know those people. So, but that's it for my 2 appointments that I had. So to move on to my 20-week update, I am 20 weeks and 3 days pregnant as of today. To just jump into my symptoms and stuff, I have notes, so I'm going to be looking down because I can't remember my symptoms, even if it is this week. I guess that's another update, or I mean not update, but another symptom of pregnancy brain that's been happening a lot this week. Um, Another one is I'm still getting the ligament pains. I usually only get the ligament pains, left side, but actually this week it's been actually both sides. So and still it only happens if I walk a long period of time or if I'm standing too long, which is usually just when I'm at work. Another one is at nighttime. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm getting uncomfortable to lay down, or to even try to go to sleep. It's like almost insomnia, pretty much, but I have to really just clear my head just to fall asleep. Um, it's to the point where I'm almost up like at 3 in the morning just trying to fight my sleep. And it's like, it's getting ridiculous. I haven't had insomnia in a long time and I did not miss it. So, so that's another symptom. Sorry, my allergies are still bothering me. That's another one. Another symptom would be I am getting hungrier faster throughout the day. This just started this week. I can feel myself getting hungry almost every hour, hour and a half if I don't eat like a little snack in between. So it's like I have to have a snack within the snack just so I don't feel hungry. But when I do eat, my meals, I do have a good amount of food, so maybe it can stick longer, but it just, this week it hasn't. So that's for that. I think another symptom that now I'm just noticing is shortness of breath. It's finally coming in. I just actually, now that I'm noticing it now, I think I've had it at work too, because I am back and forth, helping my cashiers. I work in a retail store, so I help the cashiers with, register problems, because we're always having that, customer issues, returns, blah, blah, blah. And now that I'm realizing it, I am getting shorter out of breath. So those are it for the symptoms. Cravings, I couldn't think of any cravings. It's really just if I want food, like I need food. Like if I see food, I want it. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter if, it's not my favorite. If it looks good, then I'll just eat it. Not really craving anything specifically. Same thing as aversions. Nothing really right now grosses me out. That at least I haven't come across anything that grosses me out. The hamburgers, I'm pretty much over that. Haven't had a hamburger since my last update, but I think that's it for the cravings and aversions. So not so interesting, but that's just how it is, I guess, this week. For movements, I think it was the day that I turned 20 weeks. My boyfriend, his name is Lewis. Don't know if you guys know this. He read something online that now the baby is able to listen to your voice. They can recognize your voice. So he decided that he wanted to read her just a little story to see what it's going to be like in the future once he does read her more stories. So he wants to get used to that. But as he was reading, I could feel her kick, and it was more kicking than she usually does, which is a lot now. I'm always feeling her kicking all throughout the day, and there is a period of time where I do know she's not kicking and she's just probably just sleeping or relaxing. But she was kicking while he was reading, and which it really melted his heart. He thought it was the cutest thing ever. But I think I would have to say that was the best moment of this week. Can't think of anything else to update you guys on. So I think this is pretty much it for just the 19 and 20 week update. So I will talk to you guys on my next update. Don't know if I'm going to do another 2 week update or just a 1 week update. I think it's going to depend if anything's going on my 21-week update. If not, then I'll just combine them just like this one, 21 and 22. So we'll see on my next update. So we'll see you guys later. Thanks.